It's Robert Plank from bookformula.com. My book is called WWHW Why, What, How to, What If. Easily create a book, podcast, or online course in just a few easy to follow steps. You can get that at wwhwbook.com. And what does it take for you to sell a crap load of books? I was just having a conversation with a friend last night, and I said, hey, how's your book selling going? Did you make it to 10,000, 25,000, 50,000? And he told me that the numbers were really low. And it got us to talking and thinking about, well, when you really want to get to 10,000 plus copies sold of your book, what does it take? Well, it takes basically taking this on as a full-time job. And a lot of publishers will promise you all these things, but the joke of it is they'll put all this work with you on the cover, on the inside, and then when it comes time to actually sell copies, they say, hey, you're on your own, run some ads maybe, do some speaking appearances, and basically the work is left up to you, and that's just how it always has been, how it probably always will be, and so you need to get on podcasts, make a speaker sheet, and just, find shows that are similar to your book that make sense, or find other authors similar to you, do a search, find where those authors show up, and just find the contact details of those podcasts and just say, hey, are you taking guests? Just start some conversations. But it's this 4-hour a day, 8-hour a day slog where you basically always have to be looking for speaking opportunities. But even before you get to that, right? What do they look at? Why might they reject you? Well, they might reject you if, number one, you don't have a social media presence, and number two, if they see that you do or you don't promote the podcasts that you appear on. Why would they even want you on if you don't promote the shows that you were on? And to get even more basic than that, you get into the bare bones fundamentals, which is, if I go to your LinkedIn page, can I see perhaps on the canvas banner at the top, can I easily see what your book is? Is there a recent post where you are talking about your book? And I know I'm sure as heck guilty of this, of not posting about my book recently, but I want to show, first of all, there's an account that you can create within Amazon that a lot of people don't know about that is called author.amazon.com. And so if I'm a podcast host and you say I have such and such book, here's a link to the book. If I go and click, if I'm curious about it, then there might be a way I can easily get lost. And here's how I can get lost, right? Say you're this person who's just some random stranger I'm currently talking to on LinkedIn named Travis Fox. And you say, hey, I'm Travis Fox, and here's my book. And I say, okay, well, your book's from 2018. What other books do you have? And I click on this, and it takes me to this search page, and there's all this stuff that's not him. And so I just now got lost. And so maybe I go and I search his name, Travis Fox, and because he has this this name, and Amazon is trying to be helpful and they don't know we're looking for a book, and I'm looking. So do you see the problem? I'm doing my due diligence on this person, and I only have 60 seconds to do it, and I can't even find his other books. But then likewise, if someone is searching, I'm not saying I'm super great, but I'm searching maybe my name, and I find this book that I just mentioned, and if I click over onto my name, Robert Plank, then there's this kind of good-looking page with all of my books and my bio and my photo, and it's easily found. So what do you do here? Well, what you do is you go to author.amazon.com, and I'm logged in right now, but I believe if we went there and we were not logged in, then we would see this, join for free. And so for whatever reason, Amazon makes you jump through this additional hoop, as it were, to just verify yourself as an author. And then once you get in here, then there's this books tab, and then you just search, or there's a way to add a book, and you just claim all your books in one place. And then you go to your profile, and then you add your picture. And I know I need to add a more recent one. And then you add a bio. And I know I need to grab this off of my LinkedIn and fill this bio in. And then here's this link to your author page, and it's probably a good idea just to post this on your social media page. But even just, I haven't been in this area in years, and I noticed something that I have almost 1,000 followers and I had no idea. So I'm not even sure how to find it. But what's great about this as well is you can see how all of your books are selling in one place. Here we go. So you click on reports and marketing, and I have 912 followers. I had no idea. So the next book that I publish, 912 people are going to get emailed by Amazon on their Amazon Kindle app. It's going to pop up, and I can see all my reviews in one place. I can see my sales ranking, but just this alone, I had no idea I had 912 followers. And if you have one of these author.amazon.com accounts set up, who knows how many followers you have, but if you don't have one of these accounts set up, what are you missing out on, especially in this kind of a situation where if I try to click on your other books and you see like this, in this case, it even formatted his name sort of weird. And if he had an author.amazon.com account, which is free, which is run by Amazon, he could have claimed all his books and put them all into one place, and I could more have easily found him. And sure, that doesn't solve all of our problems, but that's one of those fundamental things that you should have done yesterday, last month, last year. Go to author.amazon.com and claim this. And one last thing before we sign off, I want to call out two very cool people, two very cool authors. One is Kevin Wayne Johnson. I've narrated 2 of his books from dfynarration.com is my site. And his book is called Leadership with a Servant's Heart. And it's right there on his banner. But he posts almost daily. And here he is meeting with Al Roker. And so if you were a podcast host and you saw like, whoa, he's got this cool video, and whoa, everything he posts, he doesn't have to have 100 likes and comments every time, but every time he posts, he gets 43 likes. That's impressive. This is someone with a following, which that's the selfish part, but this is also someone that people listen to, so that's the kind of thought leader expert I want to have on my show. And the other person who is really awesome is Gina Cox, PhD. And when you go, and same idea is she posts several times a week, and if she's on someone else's podcast hosts love to see this, 25 likes, 29 comments, and then in between her podcast appearances, she's recommending other people, tagging other people, talking about political, social, business issues, sharing helpful content. So I would definitely model these 2 people, Gina Cox and Kevin Wayne Johnson. And let's do 2 checks here. If we go to Kevin Wayne Johnson, let's see if they practice what they preach, right? Here's Leadership with a Servant's Heart. If we click on Kevin Wayne Johnson, see, he knows what he's doing. And I think that's sort of speaker 101 is whatever accounts you have, fill in every box that it allows you to, right? If there's a place to put your picture, add it. If there's a place for your website, add it. If there's your bio, add it. And then Gina Cox has her excellent book, Leading Inclusion. We click on her name and see she knows what she's doing as well, because we can see the about the author, we can see her books, we can see just everything in one place. And this is free. But it's a thing that's not built in, that not a lot of authors do or know about. So sign up right now, author.amazon.com, and you're going to love it, and you're going to love what it does for you, and then you'll be able to move on to one of the other 512,000 things you have to do as a book author if you want to make a difference, make an impact, get noticed, get attention, change the world, all those other things. Robert Plank from bookformula.com and dfynarration.com, but most importantly, author.amazon.com. Go there now, sign up, claim your free account, claim your books, add your bio, add your photo, have it all in one place, and that way people like me who run podcasts, which is marketeroftheday.com, can easily find you. Go ahead, do it right now.